Hello and welcome back. Today's lesson is going to be about evaluating functions, and more specifically we're going to be evaluating their outputs, which means that we're going to be determining what the input value is. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at number one. Number one says, what is the input value for which g of x is going to be equal to -2? So this right here is another way of just saying that y is equal to -2. So that means that we need to refer to our y-axis at -2 to determine our input value, because the -2 is basically your output value. And just to make sure we're all in agreement, the y-axis is this one that I'm highlighting in yellow right here. Okay, and we want to go to where it's -2. Now I want to go from -2. Either I'm going to be moving left or right to get to the function g, which in this case I'm going to have to move to the left. So we're going to move to the left until it meets, and it meets at -9. So x is -9 when y is -2, and that's how you do that. So now let's take a look at number 2. Number 2, this is telling us that y is equal to 3, so we need to refer to our y-axis at +3. And let's make sure we keep our focus on the y-axis at +3, which is right here. And to get to the function f, we need to go to the left. So there it is, and then I'm just going to go down to see where that meets up, which is at -3. So when x is -3, y is +3. And let's take a look at one more problem here. Take a look at number 3. Okay, so once again we know that y is equal to -3. So that means that we have to refer to the y-axis at -3. So let's go to our y-axis. Here's our y-axis right here. Okay, y-axis, and we want the y-axis, we want to evaluate it at -3. So here's -3. Now in order to get to the function f of x, we need to go to the right, which is right here, and then I'm just going to go up, and that is +5. So when x is 5, y is -3. Alright, and that will conclude our little lesson on evaluating functions outputs from a graph.